Study guide for section 9.3, we're looking at similar triangles. There's 3 ways to determine whether 2 triangles are similar. We covered these in our other videos, but this acts as a nice review. Angle, angle, side, 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 it's side, angle, side. Those are your 3 shortcuts for showing that triangles are similar. It explains to you what those mean. So if you didn't watch those videos, you can go back and watch them, or you can always just reference these up here. They even work out an example for you. Determine whether each pair of triangles is similar and give a reason for your answer. Here's 2 triangles. I notice there's a pair of 35-degree angles in the 2 triangles, so that's 1 pair of congruent angles. There's also a pair of congruent 40-degree angles. So these triangles are similar by angle, angle, because we have 2 pairs of congruent angles, and that's all it takes for the triangles to be similar. Okay, so similar by angle, angle. Number 2, we got 2 pairs of sides and congruent angles in between. It sure looks like it's going to be side, angle, side, but it's not side, angle, side unless these pairs of sides are proportional. So I need to compare 8, which is the smaller side, with 6, which is the smaller side. Compare 12 with 9. Both of these reduce to 4/3. So that means these sides are proportional and we have congruent angles in between. So these triangles are similar by side, angle, side. I put that little tilde there because we're talking about similarity here, not congruence. Number 3, we have 2 pairs of sides, and that's all we have. If they only give you 2 pairs of sides, you need to know that there's congruent angles in between. We don't have that. We don't know that. Number 4, we have parallel segments. Remember, that means you get congruent alternate interior angles here. That's 2 pairs of congruent angles. So they're definitely similar by angle, angle. We're going to identify the similar triangles in each figure and explain why they are similar and find the missing measures. So in this diagram, notice how we have a triangle inside of a triangle? And they're telling you that this segment MN is parallel to this segment AB. So if that's the case, that gives you congruent angles in those spots. So these triangles are similar. So I'll name the small one first, and I'll call it triangle MNC. It's going to be similar to the big triangle, triangle ABC. The order matters, so watch yourself. Remember, I said MNC. That's 1 arc, 2 arcs, no arcs. 1 arc, 2 arcs, no arcs. So they're similar by angle, angle. So when it says explain why, that's your reason. These are your reasons. Number 6, they're telling you that this figure, MNPQ, is a parallelogram. They want you to find the distance from R to N, R to P, and then S to P. Okay, well, if this is a parallelogram, this figure, if the left side is 20, we know that the right side is 20. So P to N is 20. Also, the bottom is 50, so we know that the top is 50, which leaves 20 for that guy. 30 and 20 make 50. Now, these 2 triangles are clearly similar. You got 1 pair of congruent angles here and a second pair here. So this angle right here corresponds, this side corresponds to this side because of these congruent angle marks. So your similarity ratio is 30 to 20 for these 2 triangles. So if this is 20, and that comes from the bigger triangle, What does that leave you for this? This would be what corresponds with that 20. We'll call it R to P. Okay, now I know that 3/20ths, 30/20ths is the same thing as 3/2. 2 times 20 is 40. 40 divided by 3 is going to be your distance from R to P. And I know that doesn't look good because that's a fraction, and we're just deathly afraid of fractions for some reason. But 40 divided by 3 is just 13.3 forever. That's really just 13 1/3. Because obviously 3 goes into 40 13 times with 1 left over. Okay, so that's how long that side is. So how far is it from R to N? R to N. I keep writing RR. I don't know why. It would be 20 plus that. So it would be 33 1/3. And you want the distance from S to P also, which we found.